At what point did you realize she would never become your wife, he would never become your husband? The night before I was going to propose, she called and said through tears, "I need you to know that if you ask me to marry you, I will have to say no." That was only the start of the realization. Over the next week, she divulged how years earlier she had been abducted and sexually abused, such that she could not have children, though she wanted kids. Understandably, there was a lot of unprocessed trauma. Whether it was because of that or other things, she admitted that for as much as she valued our friendship, she couldn't bring herself to feel the kind of attraction that warrants a wedding. She had wanted to reveal all this earlier, but could never discern the right moment or find the courage. Now, with the potential for marriage on the immediate horizon, it all became overwhelming for her. For 3 months, I held out hope that counseling would fix things, or that she'd have a sudden change of heart, like in movies. Sadly, she was just nowhere near ready. One day, while I was cooking soup and talking to her on the phone, she told me that she hoped we could stay friends forever, but that she didn't see us ever marrying. I told her that I couldn't be around her and not stay in love, so it was better to go separate ways. Even as I said it, I realized the soup had been boiling over for some time. I think that was when I accepted it was the end. I hung up the phone and wept for an hour. It was as if an immense mosaic was being shaken to the floor by an earthquake. Innumerable expectations and dreams were splintered and scattered, each fragment reflecting a future now lost. I understood immediately that rebuilding, if it ever came, would take time, but my image of life would never quite resemble the one I had imagined. 15 years later, I am glad to say I am married. My wife and I have 3 children and a great life. I'm pleased to say the former woman got help and eventually married a young widower who lost his wife to cancer. The man had 1 or 2 little kids, so she gets to be a mom like she dreamed of. In hindsight, more good has likely come from the breakup than would have from our union. This in turn has helped me to receive adversity and sorrow as potential stepping stones on life's path. Instead of being frozen by despair, experience has convinced me to wait for goodness yet unseen. Many years have passed, yet I still love the first woman. Not in the same way or with the naivete of my early 20s, but I harbor an ardent goodwill toward her, wherever she is, and I remain grateful for what we had. Some mornings when I am seated outside, birds alight on the table in front of me. After they have rested for a moment, they fly off and I never see them again. The love one shares with another does not entitle the lover to the beloved, or else love would be a cage. Love is a resting place we afford to others for as long as they need. It is a table we offer to weary wanderers before bidding sincere farewells.